one. Do a little warm up, just a couple of drills here. Then we're gonna try and play a relatively quick round on RBC Heritage. So first things first, I'm just doing a drill to just basically make sure I keep my hands close to my body because I have a tendency to kind of reach out on full swing and we need to stay close here. So just doing kind of small swings, slowly getting bigger swings, trying to keep the hands close. That body moving around. You should see these draws like this. Because what I have a tendency to do is let my arms out, and instead of being a nice little tight draw like that, instead that would be a huge hook. So let's see if we can even start it slightly further to the right. Not chopped that, but we did start right, but it ended up kind of more hooking. You can see it also helps create this huge into-out club path. Spin axis was insane. So let's neutralize that back out a little bit here. Now, put the face is open to the path. I kind of felt it on that one. Club face kind of stalled. Alright, amp up the swing a little bit. We'll take it up to about a half swing. Try and just keep the hands close. The other thing we're really trying to think about is trying to avoid the over-the-top motion, right? We're trying to come up and then drop it in, because I was having a lot of issues with out to in last week. Let's do a little half swing here. So good path. I definitely, I bet my hands weren't as close to my body as they could have been there. And the club head definitely stalled. I stopped rotating. So the face was almost perfectly square to the path there based on that path. It went straighter than straight. Actually, it looks like it's slightly open. See again, slightly open face. Path is good now. See, this is where I start to struggle as we get to the bigger swings. I just gotta get that face closed, and we'll be doing good. But it's good that the hands are in where they are, because I was really struggling with that. That was a really good strike. Just gonna stay right a little bit. That's okay. Left. Spin axis came back a little though. All right, let's go to like a 3/4 swing. That is interesting. It's still an in-out path at contact, but I kind of pulled it across. I don't think my arms stayed in. I think I got kind of chicken wing. Let's try that again. Keeping our arms in here. Ooh, shake! Oh well, heel. This would be a lot easier if I had a high-speed camera to actually look at this. So you need to imagine there's a pool noodle right here, and if I come out at all, I'm going to hit the noodle. So, obviously it's kind of hard to do that with a whole swing, but we're just trying to overemphasize it. More of those little ones. Then we'll unleash a fuller swing. I'm okay with that. It was chunky, but we're just trying to keep the hands close here. Got to kind of relearn how to swing it. That, and I think I kind of stood up during that, so let's kind of keep that athletic ready position through the swing here while we keep the hands close. Better, much better. So see, I stayed down on it there. All right, let's do a full swing. At least in my brain, what's a full swing? Absolutely, yeah. It was great ball contact. It honestly didn't go as far as what I wanted to go with this club, but it's also first full swing. I probably didn't actually bring it all the way back. Let's make sure we actually rotate far enough through that. That one path neutralized out a little bit. Definitely felt like it was a little more pulley. I'm actually surprised that it says the path was into out. It felt a lot more out to in on that one. So this is where the next part where I gotta come up and over and then down and in, which I could use the disc here in a second. So that was nice and all. Obviously I chunked it, but what I don't like about that is I feel like my elbow popped out. So let's real quick take a look at something. Take it up. That elbow needs to stay in. I need to keep rotating. I think I'm kind of stalling with my hips here, and I need to bring it back to here. I need that right wrist to be extended. And keep my hands close. Like that. It's funny, there's just so much going on in that swing to have to keep track of mentally. If you don't start with drills, you're just not going to do it. It's a really compact swing too. It's very different than what I'm used to. The goal is to get better, more consistent. So that felt a little thin, but it's still going to be fine. It'd still be in play. It's right down the center where it's aiming. Let's step it up to the 5-iron. We'll do some little ones, and then we'll go to the bigger ones, just because it's a much longer club, so it's just naturally going to be a little more difficult to hit. So, little ones. Of course, the same. Yeah, see, look at that. Huge difference in spin axis. If that face is open compared to the path, which it was quite open there. Oh, I'm coming. It looks nice, but I did something there in my backswing that's really bad. I came way back around over here, and I need to be way up here. So, you know what? This is where we are going to pull out the alignment disc real quick. Don't worry, I'm going to keep the practice pretty short. We'll just get to it. But you got to do a little bit of practice. So I need to come in, let's put this up at 65 degree. Alignment disc for my golf, I got 2 of them. So I need to make sure I'm coming in underneath this. And this is just going to re-emphasize that feel. Oop, kind of just shyly, and there we go. Really good strike, face loop fully closed. Felt like I barely swung. 181 carries. So I need to get the club face close, so I need to, same thing, keep hands close, and I need to feel like at the last second I'm really getting that club head closed. Let's do a slice. It's over the top. Over the top for sure. So, I mean, we could overemphasize that, and then this kind of feels we're up above that, and then down and up above it. It's getting even crazier. It's pretty even further this way. I'm not confident that I won't hit that, so, but I mean, on the backswing, we should be here, should be coming up, right? I'm sure I'm not getting anywhere close to this much rotation when I should. That should be coming down. So that's going to hook. It's okay though, we're trying to overemphasize it. And that's also partially because of where I put that. It's just very much in the way in this current position, so now to neutralize that out a bit, I need to get my hips going too. That probably would have taken care of it, honestly. See that neutralized it out. That's a pretty good strike. Didn't go as far as it can because I'm kind of worried about this being there, but you get the idea. All right, that's all well and dandy. Just a couple quick drives. Let's get these club head covers off too, so we can move through around quickly. Excuse me. All right, now let's get my tees out. All right, we're gonna move this out of the way because just get a feeling it's gonna end badly. I don't see anything good happening with that close to me while I'm driving. All right, so see it high, let it fly. To start, nice and easy. We want that same feeling of up and then down and coming from the inside. I really need to keep everything connected, keep my body rotating. So kind of got to squeeze things together a bit here. Stay straight right. There's that out 10. I was way too lazy with the swing. Honestly, I think I almost missed the ball. This is going to be bad. Right, we might be bringing that alignment stick back out. Or the alignment disc. Let's do a nice easy swing this time. Just nice and easy, just plop it out there into play. Show ourselves that we can hit the driver without being a dummy. There you go, nice and straight. Do need to get that face closed, and I don't like that the path was out 10. Since it was out 10, I'm going to try moving it just a touch back in my swing. It might help bring it to being more in to out. Felt weird. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's too far back. That just feels like I can't even get to the ball. Nice and easy swing, nice and easy swing. Got the pull with a slice. Alright, so okay. Inside to outside. I need to swing a little more freely. I feel like I'm just a little bunched up here. I mean, I was definitely in the out. I feel like my driver was way behind me though. That one, I could tell, I kind of came over the top there. So this is going to be interesting with the driver. It's going to take some doing. I can tell what I need to do is kind of just overemphasize the, like I could just sit here, just do the overly up, lead up, and then boom. Because I'm just looking for that in to out. Club head will come with time. Let's do another one of those. You can tell what the swing fault is, it's just over the top. And the out face still open. Way open. It's going to be a hell of a problem on a course. You just do that every time. It's not going to go very far. No, just kidding. 37.40 yards, and I only saw what? Alright, I need that feel. We're going to go with it. Confidence, confidence. Time to start around here. Hey, I just realized we don't have any sound. Gotta get that sound going. Brr, brr, brr. Let's see, playing from 6,300 yards, 5-foot gimmies, Friday pins. Stip of 10. Jeez. Green soft. Apparently they're giving us a break after the dusting. Percent, 3%, 4%. Let's hope that it does the thing where it gets to like 10 and then it's just like boom and it's loaded. Let's just get here and then we'll go up. Alright, this will be my first time playing this course, so see how this goes. Hey look, the slice would actually work well here. It's got that tree in the way. We're going to land right at the end of the fairway. Yards. Just go slightly up the ball. Here, and then we go up. Oh my. Kind of hanging on. Wow. I think I got lucky. I will take lucky. Out 10, face slightly open. Could be worse. 145 yards up. 1 foot. Kind of on the edge of a. Whoops. It's kind of on the edge of a dip over there, so. Looking for like 138, max 150. So yeah, we'll just take the 9-iron straight up. This might be bold considering we're not necessarily swinging our stock distances at the moment, but whatever. Just to make sure to do the full swing. Keep my hands closed. Oh, that was so thin. Okay, it spins and stops. Woo! That was almost cool. 5 feet for birdie. Greens are a bit slower. Slight right to left. Okay. We got driver hole again. Yep. What's up with these rights? These right bends. I can't. I don't intentionally want to do that. Yeah. Oh, and maybe lucky if that stays in bounds. Hey, you know, you stay in bounds? Good. Okay, so this right here, you can see is one of my worst strokes gained things off the tee. Errant shots. It's a real problem. That's just cutting it too close to that tree, so we'll go there, 106 yards out. Hey, we were just practicing chip shots like that. Too bad I don't know how to make a slice from right here. I'm sure I told her to do it, I just gotta keep the face. No problem. Multiple problems but yeah. See if I can make it happen. Yep, that is. Oh, look at that. Out to end, there's a little spin axis to the right. 144. So that's the 9 area. That's in the middle. What's the screen look like? How far is it to clear that trap? Yeah, this should be fine. That felt weird. Yeah. That was awful. I guarantee my club was super laid off. Need to slow that swing down a bit. Alright, 22 yards uphill. Just gotta pop it over this trap. Well, these greens are a lot more forgiving than last week was. Left to right, 14 feet. Slightly downhill. Didn't hit it. That didn't hit it, that was going to roll way past. Scrambled for a par. I was going to say, here we go. A hole that matches my shot shape. But my shot shape's all over the place right now with the driver, so yeah. Not really an accurate speed. Oh no, it's hooking. Hang on. Yeah. Need to hit some fairways. Need to figure this driver out and controlling it because it's a real problem. Alright, well that trap's in the way. Seriously doubt I can get it above the trees. I could honestly the best chance is probably aiming for back over there. We gotta kind of do it on the fly because of stuff in front. Might be even able to cut it over towards the green. Sounds like a terrible idea. Alright, let's see what happens. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Had the outs in, didn't have nearly enough spin to the right, and all I basically ended up doing was opening the face to the point that it just didn't go anywhere. So that was dumb. Okay. Nothing out. 27. Oh, I caught the rough. Shoot. 11 yards and it's 10 inches down. 33 feet. It's going to roll pretty good. A little left to right, so we're just going to do a little chintzy pop out there. Putting this probably wouldn't be a terrible idea, but. Oh man, he's doing this. No! Okay. Soft and slow. It's going to take some adjusting. That's right, 70 feet. Same circle. Okay, run at it. Try to double. And miss. Can't get the doubles. What up, Righto? Ooh, whoa. That's a nasty pin position. Give me a second, sir. I'll take a look at what you said. So we're going to go center of the green at 160. It's downhill slightly. What's up? That ball did not roll. Yeah, this is nothing like last week on the Georgia Golf Club where the greens were super fast and super firm. Not the same setup at all. Well, I missed right. That's a good way to miss. Distance is pretty okay. At least that's the direction to miss on that hole. Ooh, that's going to be a tough putt from this far away. Slow greens, I'm just not adjusted to it at all right now. So at that speed, the screen's like 24 feet. So you'd do like double the screen. Circle stand. Alright. Cheater's par. Ooh. Yeah, that's a fine target. We'll move it a little left. Actually, we'll move it further left than that because honestly, our miss has been right. It hasn't been left, so as long as we have good contact, it should be fine. So I'm not even looking at smashing this necessarily. It's nice. It's going to take care of itself. Okay, right into the water. Shit. Oh, it's on the other side of that tree. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, we'll just take the lateral. It's the smarter play. We're going to aim directly for the middle of that bunker over there. Probably not going to reach it. Is the stream laggy for you, right on? Oh, I was behind the tree. Well, that really sucks. That really sucks. I thought I was on the other side of the tree. That's one crappy thing about this sim is sometimes you just can't tell. Shit, cost me. Right? Man. I know what I'm working on tomorrow with the swing coach. Get the driver in the woods under control. Pretty sure I didn't keep my arms in there. 130 yards, kind of got a tree to deal with. It's towards the back of the green, it's towards the front, so I'm going to pull that one. It says P-wedge, but we're having rough, so we're going to hit 9. Gotta keep the hands close, dude. Alright. Drop it. Hands close. Language. Started so good and very quickly. It's getting a little wrinkly. Note's looking solid. Nice. Alright, 20 footers. Should be a easy chip distance. Hit the ground first. See if it ends up okay. Would have been good if I didn't hit the ground. Probably would have been more on target and I wouldn't even be putting. I really hope this is not for double bogey, and I'm pretty sure it's for triple. That's for double. Shoot, you need to make this putt bad. Score isn't even that hard. Right to left, 7 feet. That was way too hard. Man. It's okay. We can recover. Recover. So good. Or I can pole hook it again. Grab it rough. Yeah, that's safe. That's lucky. I know my hands were not close to me there. Here, do you gotta go grocery shopping? Alright, no problem, man. Let's pop them in and go just for a second. We're gonna try and do this relatively quickly. I just got back from work. Yeah, I felt funky. Pretty sure I released it earlier there. All good though. Keep putting for birdie. Yeah, it's a lot closer than that on there. Left to right, 32 feet, but it's up 1 foot, so we'll call it 43 feet. So we'll get a little on it. Ooh, this could be good. Go, 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 go! Okay, par. And you know, if we par out, I'll take that. I'll take a 4 over. Cool, 170 yard par 3. Let's be very careful to take a look at what's around it. So we're definitely going to aim it more centered on the green. It's down a foot. So we need to not miss it left. Chunk. I'll take that on a chunk though. That's the kind of misses we want. Right next to the green, chip and a putt, and we're fine. Not often, never land. We're definitely on the other side of the tree this time. It says 25 yards, so let's take a look at the heat map real quick for slope because I can't really tell from here. Okay, fairly level on that. So we're just going to go straight at it, 25 yard chip. Go, 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 go! That's the green, that was damn good. That's okay though. Gives yourselves a good chance to save par. That's alright. 60. Oh, almost missed. Number 1 handicap hole coming up. Ooh, I can see why. That's a pretty long par 4. Run out of runway at the end of the fairway here. So that's pretty much what we're going to aim for. Let's try the slightly lower tee, see if we get any better success with that. I mean, whoa, 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 whoa! I still did push it right a little, but it's only about 3 degrees right at target that it started. And then it was fading a touch, so I'm not too upset with that. That was, I mean, obviously I didn't set myself up well for this shot, but 170. 6 iron again. I'm not sure if that's going to be above the trees. Oh, punch it down below him. Oh, let's see. That was a very nice strike. It felt like 170 on the dot. I think I pushed it a little technically. Yeah, 2 degrees to the right, faded a little. Nothing really to complain about there. 11 feet, it's going to break right to left. Sorry, 11 yards, it's going to break left, right to left. So keep our feet too close together. Just get a little pop out there. That's not nearly enough. That's enough on a green set to 13. That is not enough on a green set to 10. That's hilarious. Oops. What do you say? Good luck, have fun. Thanks, man. right to left, 17 feet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Your circle, please. Bogey, that's okay. That was on the number 1 handicap hole, I think, right? Yeah, that was the number 1 handicap hole. This looks like you'd like to give her a whack. Okay. Keep my body fairly still on this. Oh, that's way right. Don't look forward to looking back at that swing. That was insanely over the top. This is going to seem crazy. But for a recovery shot, we're actually going to use the driver here. Just going to use it to pop it out there a little bit here. That was not nearly hard enough. This is what costs you strokes when you make stupid mental errors and do things you shouldn't. So we're going to aim it over here. How far is over here? 77 yards. That means it's 7 yards. Sorry, left the cursor right in your face. Might have actually hit that a little too light if it weren't for the path. So I don't know, it's still rolling. I feel like the rough would have caught it, but it seems like the rough is really grabby here. 28 yards, not a lot of room to work with on the other side of the track. Keep the hands close and pop it over that track. That was unexpected. With my feet that close together, I did not think I could get that far. Not gonna lie. 22 yards. Let's try that again, except not as insane. Yeah, that was a good recovery at least. Yeah, that was a stupid double to take right at the end there. It's okay. Side. We're actually going to aim straight ahead that way in case we hook or draw it a bit. Although, based on the last swing, that's not really much concern. Up and come down from the inside. You can visualize that a bit better here. Struggling with it a bit. I'm practicing now. I feel like I swung that hard and went 102 miles an hour. One problem. The club face was wide open. 230 yards, it says. No, that's, at least it's up there, but Still wasn't anything to be thrilled about. Struggle bus! Alright, what we got? 54 yards? Hey, we just took the log ledge further than we thought we could. Just trying to recreate the swing we just did with it, shall we? Oh, that's pretty right. Trying new things on the course while playing is not fun to do it. Quit. I don't even know how I shaped that right there because I was specifically focusing on keeping my hands close. Ooh. Oh, that would have been a nice save for par, especially after the shenanigans. Very 96 yards, nothing too fancy, just need to not swing like a nincompoop. Feet are good, hips are good. The shoulders are way left of the target line, I believe. Of course, it's kind of hard to tell on the simulator, to be honest. Felt better. It's still kind of a hook technically, but maybe it was my shoulders were left of the target line that's causing me to come across. I'd be really annoyed if it's an easy fix like that. That's how this game goes, though. 148 out of the sand. It says a 9-iron, totally at the back, too. Sand doesn't really penalize you, nothing. So we're just gonna go with 9-iron. There's room to work with to the right, which is good. That's probably the miss with this club. Let's just get nice body rotation and keep the hands close. That felt weird. Come on with the slices, dude. Oh! That club doesn't go there. And that club doesn't go there. And the club's all over the place. 41 yards. I've got a chip for that. Let's try with that one. So we do a low pitch over the tree. Oh, not nearly enough, man. Oh boy. Lots of mental errors. Honestly, I attribute some of this to the simulator golf and don't walk between each shot. So I feel like it's the same thing when I cart golf on my own. Just hop on the cart, whack. In the cart, hop on the cart, whack. Super rush. 40 feet face left. A little firm. This one up to 5 feet. Those are okay, those other marks are not. It's really what we need to eliminate. So, since this one doesn't fit my shot shape, whoops. Ooh, it's still 170 in from there. Of course, you say your shot shape, Eric. What is your shot shape? It's all over the place. You can do like 2 shapes. All right. Yeah, I'm really obsessed with keeping your trees and cart path today. Got away with it. It was at least straighter. How much of a push was that? 7 degrees, right? Yeah, we need to iron that out. Alright, let's see. We just want to go just short because of that trap being right there. It's 107 yards. We can do that easy. 7 iron pitch. Low under the trees. Oh, I caught a tree. That's okay though. It's unfortunate we're not in the fairway though. The rough's going to take spin away. 47 yards. We just did this pitch / chip. Actually, you know what? We figured out a nice swing that works with the lob wedge. Let's do that on this. Up and down and keep Indians in is what we're really looking for here. Way too much. Like how I'm doing this little goofy swing with my lob wedge, I'm hitting it way further than a normal bull swing. Really strange. Anyway, 18 yards. I didn't even have enough spin. It was a knuckleball. Slow, soft grains, man. Right to left. About 13 feet. Let's try and make this one. Pretty good. Ooh, good shot at it. There's a double again. That's the marks we don't want. This is, I mean, really we don't want any marks, but doubles are just killer. Ooh, 215 there, huh? How narrow does it get up there? Pretty narrow. Okay, we can still hit the driver and we can just still do a nice full swing, but just want to full speed. We'll just putts it out there essentially. I'm staying right a little, but that's all we were looking to do. That was definitely an over-the-top swing. Again. Oh, again. The over-the-top swing. 118 yards, 2 feet up. That sounds like a gap. Is that right to the front of it, though? Yeah, so I'll go pitching to account for any mishit. Nah, we're going for it. We're going pin hunting. Terrible idea, but we're going to try it anyway. Alright. Our body still as still can be. That ball managed to hit both my marks. Both my launch monitor and my laptop. Oh, so close, yet so far. Heard it? Doesn't look like it. Needed that spin axis to be negative, and it might have had a chance. 13 yards, I'm going to pop it up fast. Yeah, do a chintzy lob shot here. Yeah, so real life you can be taking it way further past the hole there just to make sure you get out of the trap. But see you later, golf. You can pull that off. 16 feet fairly straight. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was like a 20-foot putt before the downhill was even taking that shot. Rolled it way past. Got 8 feet left going back. One inch up. Hey, caramba. 137. There's a little space to work with. It says 2 legs, all downhill. It's actually in the wind down. We're going past it with minor. Better slightly past than in the water. Make sure you really do everything we're supposed to do. So frustrating. Increase the loft of the club so bad. Oh man, that was terrible. Terrible. Keep the hands close, dude. Just focus on that. Don't you dare. Oh, that's 70 yards. Is it out of the rough? Yeah. 8% loss of speed. Even deep rough, actually. Should have taken that into account. 9 yards. Then on deep parallel club. It's going to be the same club. Great. It's 1 putt for double bogey again. This is brutal. Working hard for the hit sun. Jeez. This isn't even a hard course the way it's set up. I'm getting my butt whipped. Swing away, 1 par 5. White House Road. Felt good. More like it. A little down on the swing speed. I don't think I took it all the way back, but I was in a pitchy pit, so We taking it. 194 there. Haven't been hitting the front. You know what? Now's the time. Same thing. Let's just shrug, not make the body do anything nuts. Jeez, I just went like that. Slow it down. Much better. I just did the boop, 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 just like the tempo trainer, and look at that, hit a good shot. Making this look a little more elementary now. Alright, 189 yards, it's going to be the 89 yards. Wide to not. Just can't seem to keep them de-lofting my wedges. Or not, sorry, not de-lofting, the opposite of that. Increasing the loft. Super frustrating. Into the bar. It's going to be a really quick and high score. More calling that, I still have 3 holes left. High score. Alright, we got a nice, loose feeling drive. We're just going to be sticking with that. Oh, come on, dude. Shortcut. Go get that straight. Oh, members bounce. Okay. We'll take that. We'll take that. We're going to have to put that one for later. See an option to do that in here? Don't mind me and my needness clip. Okay, apparently we're going back to do that later. Because, yeah. Not doing that on iPad. Why? 35 yards. It might work out good. Roll, baby. Hey. Somebody needs to work on their short game. 35 yards is no reason I shouldn't put it to hit about 12 feet, but I guess it's pretty close. Alright, 16 feet, right to left. To be fair, these greens are also incredibly slow compared to what I've been playing with. Dude. Not that slow. Hammer delivered the heck out of that. 10 feet left to right. What a hideous 3-putt. Could have birdied, giving myself a more respectable score. 162. Saying 7-iron. I completely agree. Short and right is jail. Actually, sorry, short and left is jail. Oh, I know that bump is actually at least the other one. Let's actually take a look real quick at the heat map. Right. Just focus on close hands and body rotation. Everything else will happen on its own. That was not close hands. Jeez. Oh, that's considered a wildlife area I can't hit out of, huh? What a terrible swing. Ah! I just don't understand how they all go the same exact distance. So annoying. My 52, my 56, my 60. I think that's like that same distance from all of them. Feeling like I'm swinging the way I should, but I know it's artificially increasing. The dynamic law club is increasing it. It's stupid. Super frustrating. Alright. Back to 4. And the marquee book. More water until I have it. Alright, let's just try and get this in some way to make it crazy. Out of bounds. It's wonderful. Off the roof. Oh wait, I did it back in bounds. Oh, it doesn't help that I've been awake since 4 a.m. Well, this round's in the toilet, so let's just try to give it a ride, shall we? I really had a loss. I just can't work today. That's too much fun. I'm very hard until I don't have the distance. Is that correct for the whole cruise? City cruise? Sure also? would have been very nice if you stayed in the circle for now. Really didn't think that one was one. Well, I don't know what to say. It started off good, got a birdie, struggled to accomplish anything else. That was just really bad. Working on a handicap of 18 apparently. Yeah, 305-yard drive to the straight off a tree. Well, that was not our best round, though hopefully we'll do a little better next time. That was a bit of a struggle. Thank y'all for watching. This is part of the struggle of golf, and we'll see you next time.